Today, informed shoppers have far more options in choosing eco-friendly products than in recent decades. Carrying reusable shopping bags and reviewing labels for words like fair trade, organic, and sustainable are a few ways concerned customers can make marketing more eco-friendly. But how often do we stop to think about the source-to-supermarket journey of the products we choose? To get the full picture, we need to step beyond the display case and explore the trend in supply chain cooperation.
Tesco is the leading grocery retailer in the United Kingdom, with stores in 14 countries across Europe, Asia, and North America, and ranks as the world's second largest in retail profits. Since 2009, Tesco has been working towards its goal to reduce its supply chain emissions by 30% by the year 2020 and be a zero-carbon company by 2050. About 105 kilometers from London, England, the small Cambridgeshire market town of Ramsey is the site of the world's first zero-carbon store.
We at Tesco are determined to play a really active part in tackling climate change, the huge global environmental challenge that we all face around the world. The first thing that we have to do is to reduce the emissions of our own business. And here we are in the first zero-carbon supermarket in the world that is incredibly energy efficient and uses renewable energy to generate what energy it does need. But that's not all that we can do. We've done work that tells us that the products that we sell, all of the products that you see on shelf, have emissions associated with them around 10 times the emissions of just operating our business day to day. So we've set ourselves a target of reducing our emissions by 30% by 2020. That means we're going to be looking at every single product that we sell in store to try and reduce the emissions associated with them. So the first step that we have to take is to understand more about the products that we sell. And the way we do this is to do carbon footprinting. That's a whole life cycle analysis of all of our products to make sure that we understand exactly where the carbon is emitted as that product is grown, manufactured, shipped, and then used by the customer. We've now footprinted over 1,000 of the products that we sell, more than any other retailer. That's given us a great insight into a whole range of products and has helped us target where the biggest energy emissions are. Another product that we've looked at is orange juice.
Tesco's oranges for freshly squeezed orange juice are sourced from all over the world, including places such as Brazil, South Africa, and Egypt. They are transported overseas in huge container ships and hauled to processing facilities in the UK.
We took this orange juice, it's a concentrated orange juice, and did our life cycle analysis on it. It told us a whole load about the supply chain and the emissions associated with it. What we then did was take a look at the alternative version. So we looked at the freshly squeezed version, like this, that you find in the chiller cabinet, and looked at its emissions. We were able to compare the two. What we found was that the emissions of this freshly squeezed product are much higher than these.
Freshly squeezed oranges incur the greatest transport impacts due to the greater mass of material required to be transported per liter of orange juice. Orange juice from concentrate requires significantly smaller quantities of material to be transported to the UK and make up the final product. Maersk Line, headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark, has made it its business to address the carbon impact from shipping and to reduce the carbon impact of client supply chains. Being one of the most energy-efficient shipping lines in the market, Maersk Line helped its customers like Tesco save more than 10,000 tons of CO2 emissions by shipping with Maersk Line compared to the industry average, a 27% saving of CO2 in Tesco's case.
Our advantage comes from the fact that overall we are more efficient than our competitors. This is due to the fact that we have quite large and quite modern ships. We buy new ships that are very energy efficient, and we also invest a great deal in new technologies that can improve our vessels. It's very much about operating our fleet in a way that is the most efficient on a day-to-day basis. Most importantly, we never go faster than we have to. And by slowing down a little bit, we can really save energy.
Supply chain cooperation is becoming the wave of the future as forward-thinking companies like Tesco and Maersk seek to grow into the future with the least impact on the environment. The relationship between these companies is a reminder that we're all connected and that planet Earth's best chances for survival depend on each of our efforts from start to finish.